We made it to Keystone!
When skiing, you get really hungry.
But is the food worth it?
Is it even any good?
So we are going to be visiting every place that you can eat on the mountain. We are also going to be sharing with you 2 places that you must eat for dinner when you're in Keystone.
We're gonna rate the food and let you know how it is. So if you come, you know what to get and what to avoid.
Okay, so we're rating everything on a scale, and the lowest of the scale is gonna be green, which means that it's okay, it's not the greatest, it's the lowest.
Next in our rating scale is blue, which obviously you can see is more difficult, a little bit better, kind of a step up from the green.
So our second to last rating scale that we have is black. And black means that it is really, really good. It's a step above blue. We're really enjoying it. It's not the best we've ever had, but it's really, really good.
So the last item on the rating scale, of course, is going to be the double black. Double black, in this case, would be the best of the best. Probably better than anything that we've ever had in that particular category. Let's eat.
The Summit House at Keystone Resort is located at the top of Durham Mountain, which can be accessed by riding the River Run gondola. This cafe-style eatery packed a few surprises.
All right, so we finished our first tasting at the Summit House. We tried the hot chicken honey sandwich and fries. We also had the the green chili pork carnitas bowl. And then we tried the roasted root Caesar salad. So let's go ahead and rate it.
The vibe, more buffet style. You come in, like you go through the line, and it's kind of loud in there. It's pretty busy.
The menu was really versatile. Like there were a ton of different options, especially if you have like different dietary restrictions. There are a lot of different ways that you could meet those.
The customer service, it was really nice, even though it was quite minimal because you're pretty much letting them know what you want. You get it, you leave, you sit down. It doesn't take a lot to know it's good service.
So for the taste, it was spectacular. We got 3 things. I'm holding up 3 fingers. And we absolutely loved 2 out of the 3. The other one was good, but it didn't quite match up to the first 2. Hot honey chicken, crispy chicken, awesome hot honey sauce, crispy pickles, delicious toasted bun. That pork carnitas bowl was just like the peak of freshness.
So with the Epic Pass giving you 20% off, I would personally go blue, but the rest of the group said black, so we're gonna go with a black overall for the value.
Because, so we got 3 meals and we got drinks, and it's very easy. Like 1 meal is good enough to split for 2 people. It's plenty of food. So it ends up being like $14.50 a person, which you can't beat for the taste and how good it was.
Overall, when we look at all of our ratings and we argue some and we have some little fussing about it, we give the Summit House a, drum roll please, blue. And the star of the Summit House is the green chili pork carnita bowl. That bowl was absolutely fantastic. So if you go, make sure you get that. Second, I would say the chicken sandwich for sure. So
You get the hot honey chicken sandwich. They have a plain one. Don't do that one, I don't think.
Yeah, do the hot honey. We enjoyed the Summit House.
We are at Go Big Burger, and we're going to be trying some different hamburgers and the Matterhorn nachos.
Time to go ahead and rate Go Big Burger. So let's start with the vibe.
Okay, for vibe, it is a nice burger spot. It's got a bar, some pretty good seating, but we give it a green because with the 6 of us, we had to split up between 3.
The menu was pretty good for a burger place. I'd say I'd give it about a blue. It had some really good appetizers, but the main focus is burgers. It had about 5 different types of burgers and a couple chicken sandwiches.
Taste was actually spectacular. Taste was black. The intermediate burger was really, really good. It had a special sauce on there, kind of your all-American burger. They had a jalapeno burger that was really good as well. And then a really cool one was like a mac and cheese type burger. And that was very good. Mac and steezy. Steezy, baby.
So we opened up with the Matterhorn nachos. We added some chicken on top of that, and those were spectacular.
Kevin actually said those were probably the best nachos that he's had at a restaurant. So there you go.
With customer service, We'll give it a blue because we had some great communication, friendly wait staff.
For cost and portion size, we give it a black because we're comparing it to what you would get at a place like a resort. And so the cost, all 6 of us were able to eat for approximately $20 to $25 a person, and that included the tip. And not only that, the portion sizes were very large. We actually left food on the table, and that is shocking. And also, one really nice thing was that we were actually able to sit down at a table and be seated, which is not typical in a lot of the cafeteria style.
All right, so overall we decided that this restaurant was a black level. It had great food, great customer service. Overall, the best thing that we ate there though were the beer battered onion rings and the intermediate burger. When we were eating the intermediate burger, we were like, this is what we imagine when you crave a hamburger. Really, really great restaurant. Would highly recommend if you're at Keystone.
The Timber Ridge Lodge is located at the top of North Peak. You can get there by taking both gondolas up and enjoying the views on the way.
All right, it's now time for us to rate Timber Ridge Lodge. We had a ramen bowl with pork and chili sauce. We also had a lamb gyro and a Greek salad.
And then we got a Philly grilled cheese. They had a lot of variety. They had ramen bowls, they had a Greek station, they had grilled cheese station. I mean, they had so much options. It was so good.
That the food was delicious. The lamb gyro was spectacular and so fresh tasting. And of course, again, they had a healthy option as well. The only thing we did wish we had a little more lamb on there, but then also the Greek salad was really good. And we had also the ramen bowl was delicious. But I would say the star for most everyone was the grilled cheese. So you've got various options for grilled cheese up there with different things in it. So getting grilled cheese and a tomato basil soup would be a fantastic option. Except for me, I really like the lamb gyro. I'd go with that.
Okay, so now on to customer service, and believe it or not, we were quite surprised. Got in there, had a great time, good food, and even while going up to order, I saw something on the grilled cheese list that I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it. So I asked, and he's like, oh, not today. We're still having to make that for the season, but here's what I got for you. And lo and behold, it became our favorite, which was the steak and peppers / Philly grilled cheese. And if it weren't for him, we wouldn't have had that dish in front of us to enjoy. And then, on top of that, while we were leaving, a guy came over and said, hey, are y'all done? And we're like, yeah, we're definitely done. He's like, can I have this? And we had all our stuff on a tray, and he just took it for us.
All right, so the vibe we're gonna give a black because there were lots of tables. It was very comfortable, spaced out enough where you could actually get your ski stuff off, and it just had good feels, so we really liked it there.
This was the best prices that we had for the portion sizes. So you could definitely have some options here that you could get for $10 to $13 and be able to share.
Overall, we give the Timber Ridge Lodge a
Black!
The Mountain House is located at the base of the Peru Lift.
We're here at the Mountain House and we just had margarita pizza and we had a chicken balsamic glaze bowl. We really wanted the pork belly egg roll bowl, but they were out of pork belly. So anyway, the vibe here is really pretty good. And that's because there's plenty of places to sit. There's a lot of different floors. You can find a spot. They have some fireplaces.
They have some really good healthy options, but then they also have like pizza and burgers. But let me tell you what, the healthy options, those bowls, that station is the best. It's so good.
Okay, so for customer service, we decided that since we gave the Summit House a blue, given the kind of place it is where you kind of go up to different stations, get your own food, and you don't have as much contact with everybody, I'd still say it was a blue for this one because each and every person we talked to, very kind, and they were very accommodating.
It was really good. They had those nice bowls. Those were yummy, but definitely stick more towards the bowls. They also have pizza and burgers, but we are right above Go Burger, and if you're gonna get a burger, that's where you want to go.
For cost and serving size, it was about the same as everything else, and if you share, you can get away with $10 a piece. Overall, we're giving the Mountain House a blue. However, we are gonna say that Summit House is a little bit better with regards to taste and menu choices, but Mountain House is a little bit better with regards to vibe. So it just depends on what you want. Okay, it's time for us to rate Labonte Smokehouse Barbecue. I can't do it because you had to do a blue to get down there and we didn't do it this time, so Taylor and Eric did.
Okay, so the vibe was very much like the Timber Lodge. Lots of tables, lots of places to sit, really comfortable.
You also had a view of people coming down the slope, so that was fun as well. The menu, especially compared to the other places on the mountain, we'll probably give that a green. Some fun barbecue stuff, but not much else, not really any healthy options, so a little bit more limited.
Okay, so when we were there, we ordered a brisket sandwich, and it came with a little bit of coleslaw, and it was so good. I would say that the taste is a black.
I would agree with that.
Delicious.
It was an excellent barbecue sandwich. So with the Epic Pass, it was about $19 for the sandwich. So
with no sides.
With no sides. So I would say that was a little bit on the steeper side for some of these other situations.
I would say the cost was a
cost
green.
is probably a green. The customer service was great. There was also a fun interruption where a life flight helicopter had to come down and they actually closed the restaurant. But when they got all that set back up, you know, they let everybody in. They had all this fresh food waiting for us. So it was a great customer service experience.
Overall for this one, we would give it a blue, just because super expensive for how much you get and a limited menu, but still a really great place to stop if you want a good barbecue sandwich.
Great experience to warm up on the slopes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going on a sleigh ride to a secret cabin in the woods to have a steak dinner. And the first thing is from the parking lot to the area we're going, goes through a secret tunnel.
Dinner at Keystone, so we will be rating it.
Oh yeah.
It's the secret tunnel.
So we didn't do our rating last night after the sleigh ride because we were just way too tired and we all fell asleep immediately. So this morning we are going to go ahead and do the rating for the sleigh ride.
Let's start with the vibe.
So the vibe, that is going to be a double black. I would go triple if I could. It was just an incredible experience. They took us out in a horse-drawn sleigh, blankets on our laps, snow falling, moonlight. And then we got out to the cabin, old log cabins, and they had it all set up with appetizers for us, and there was live music. It was just incredible.
So to add on to the vibe, the bathroom was amazing.
Look at the snow.
Oh, it's kind of here.
Oh.
That smells good too.
Okay.
I have never, I do not prefer an outhouse situation, but this was so nice. You walked in, there was a heater, there were like pictures on the wall, they had the little toilet, you went to the toilet, but then they don't have any running water out there. They had like a thermos kind of situation with hot water so you could wash your hands. Just all the touches, amazing. The menu was really great. So before you go, you can put in if you have any dietary restrictions, and then you get the choice of salmon, steak, or chicken. And with that, when we got there, they had hot chocolate for us and buttermilk biscuits and this really good beef and barley stew. And then like with every touch, I mean, it was so much food. So it was such a good menu and really good dessert.
Well, Merry Christmas, y'all. Thanks for coming out. My name's Brett. I'm going to be your cook today. In just a second, I'm going to come around and take everybody's food order. Before I do that, though, please dive into that stew. It'll get you warmed up. It's a beef barley stew. And while you're hitting those biscuits, if you look at the butters, the white ramekin is a honey butter. The pure ramekin is a regular whip butter. That honey butter is great on those biscuits.
We actually had the best meal probably all trip so far. Each of us got a fantastic steak. Couldn't tell you what kind it was, but we knew we had plenty. We had white and green beans, or I don't even know if that makes sense, but they were great. And the mashed potatoes were super soft, super creamy. And then once you finished, that wasn't it. They came around and made sure that you had room for later because they brought you out apple pie, alamo, some ice cream. And for the taste, we gave that sucker a solid double black.
Okay, so for the price, for 6 people, it was about $1,000, which is roughly like $167 a person, which is pretty steep. But as we were talking, we were saying for a Christmas gift and experience, it was well worth the money. We enjoyed it. It was a once-in-a-lifetime situation.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
The customer service was great. When you arrived, they were right there to take care of all your needs. We had great entertainment. I had a situation where my steak wasn't quite done the way I wanted it. Not only did they go back, they brought me a brand new steak, a whole new set of sides, everything. So everything was spectacular.
In addition to all that, the customer service, our sleigh driver gave us the whole talk about.
Couple quick rules we just ask everybody please follow. First one, no one's allowed to fall off the sleigh. In order to accomplish that, I recommend we stay seated at all times while moving.
The history of the valley and who the land came from and the dairy farmers and how they survived, and we learned all about the horses. And
so for the overall experience, taking into account everything, we give the Keystone Sleigh Ride and Dinner a, drum roll please, double black.
The Mint is the final restaurant on this food tour. It's located in Silverthorne, Colorado, a short 10 minutes from Keystone. It is one of the oldest buildings in Summit County. The historic Mint, which has been in business since 1862, has a fun and casual vibe and is the locals' choice for steak, seafood, and fun. This steakhouse menu is unique and contributes to the fun experience. You start with an all-you-can-eat salad bar with all the trimmings. Next, head on down to the butcher's counter where you'll choose your perfect steak. Then it's time to prepare your own steak just the way you like it and flame broil it on their specially seasoned lava rock grill. As they say, this means better steak for less money. And don't forget to slather on the butter and grill up as much Texas toast as you can eat.
Well, I don't think like is the word I can use for this. I am thoroughly enjoying it.
I didn't like it at all.
We finished off the meal with their famous mint potato, which is cookies and cream ice cream frozen into the shape of a potato, rolled in cocoa, and topped with whipped cream. It was so much fun and delicious. This is definitely a must-do every time we are in Keystone.
All right, to sum up the food at Keystone, Keystone has some really great dining options for when you're on the mountain and you're hungry. Here's what we think. If you're looking for somewhere really good to eat and a great menu choice, check out the Summit House. If you're looking for a really good vibe or you're looking for somewhere that's a little more cost effective, check out Timber Ridge, ride the gondola up there. And if you're looking for somewhere that you can just sit down and have somebody else serve you, go Big Burger is where you want to go. Now, we also do want to say the Smokehouse is a really great option too. However, you do have to be able to ride a Blue. So you can't really go wrong. Enjoy yourself at Keystone. Check out some of the places to eat. Go healthy or eat bad. You can choose. For more videos like this, you can go to our channel and click on any one of our playlists. You can also visit our website at www.befreebenson.com. If you found value in this video, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. As always, get out there, have an adventure, and be free. See you in the next adventure.
So I would say that the overall value is probably a bluish green.
Wait.
They don't call me Maverick for nothing.
I don't think they call you that.
Woodpecker.
And I love.
This is Mip signing out.
Hi, Millie.
I was afraid to.
22
Gives you the
Try to correct me. So if you go to Big Burger, what you order?
If you go to Go Big Burger.
Oh, if you
We also opened up with a platter of nachos that we shared between the all of us.
Matterhorn not
They were
all
the-
of us.
the lot of us.
Thank you. I love being here. These people love me so much. They just appreciate every word I have to say.
All right, so the vibe we are gonna give a black because right?
Yeah.
Is that right? I thought it was blue.
Mad, bro?
Yeah, I am. Guess I would have freaking went and skied 4 more runs.
I don't know what else. It was awesome.